Hey there, it's Ashley, and welcome to another episode of Tea with a Taurus. Today, we're tackling something we all deal with at some point: stress. Yep, that thing that sneaks up on you during a busy day or lingers in the back of your mind when life feels a little overwhelming. I don't know about you, but there are days when stress feels like it's everywhere, whether it's work deadlines, family responsibilities, or just trying to keep up with life. It can get a lot. But here's the good news. Stress is something we can learn to manage. And I'm here to share a few tips that have helped me find my calm when things get hectic. So grab your favorite tea. Mine's chamomile today because let's be real, I'm all about the calming vibes. And let's dive in. Before we jump into the solutions, let's talk about what stress really does to our minds and bodies. For me, stress sometimes shows up as this tight feeling in my shoulders, like I've been carrying a backpack full of bricks all day. For you, it might be headaches, an upset stomach, or feeling irritable for no reason. The thing is, stress isn't bad on its own. It's our body's way of telling us to pay attention. But when it builds up and doesn't have a healthy outlet, that's when it starts to take a toll. So let's talk about the tips. Tip 1, practice mindfulness meditation. This is one of my absolute favorite ways to hit the pause button. Mindfulness meditation is all about focusing on the present moment, no judgment, no overthinking. Here's how I do it. I find a quiet spot. Sometimes it's just my car parked in the driveway. I close my eyes and I focus on my breath. In and out. When my mind starts wandering, which it always does, ADHD here, I gently remind myself to come back to my breath. At first, it feels strange, like, why am I sitting here doing nothing? But trust me, after just a few minutes, I feel more grounded and less frazzled. It's like giving your brain a mini vacation. Tip 2, move your body. Okay, let's talk about exercise. And no, you don't have to run a marathon to feel the benefits. Movement is a natural stress buster because it releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that help improve your mood. For me, it's about dancing in my living room to a random Spotify playlist. Sometimes it's yoga when I need to stretch out that tension. And even a quick walk around the block can make a difference. Think about what you enjoy. Maybe it's dancing, biking, which is another one of my favorites, or chasing your dog around the yard. I do that too. Whatever gets your body moving and your mind off, whatever's stressing you, that's the goal. Tip 3, connect with nature. There's something magical about being outside, isn't there? When I'm feeling overwhelmed, stepping outside and breathing in fresh air helps me reset. One of my favorite things to do is sit in my backyard with my tea and watch the birds or my chickens. If you have access to a park, a hiking trail, or even just a patch of grass, take a few minutes to soak it in. Nature has this way of reminding us that life is bigger than whatever's stressing us out in the moment. Tip 4, prioritize self-care. Can we take a second to talk about self-care? Because I feel like it's something we all know we should do, but don't always make time for. Self-care doesn't have to be this big, elaborate thing. For me, it's little rituals, like lighting a candle, putting on a face mask, and curling up with a book I've been meaning to read. It's also about saying no when you need to and not feeling guilty about it. Self-care is making space for you, whatever that looks like. And tip 5, practice gratitude. This one has been a game changer for me. When I'm stressed, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong, but taking a moment to reflect on what's going right, that's powerful. Every night before bed, I think about 3 things I'm grateful for. Sometimes they're big things, like a fun conversation with a friend, but other times they're small things, like the way my tea smelled this morning. Gratitude doesn't erase stress, but it shifts your focus, and that can make all the difference. Here's the thing, not every tip works for everyone. Maybe mindfulness feels awkward, or maybe you don't have time for a long nature walk every day. That's okay. The key is to try different techniques and see what resonates with you. Even small moments of calm can make a big difference. Maybe it's taking a deep breath before you check your email, or pausing for 5 minutes to stretch during a busy day. So, what's your go-to way to relax? If you don't have one yet, I challenge you to try at least one of these tips this week. You might be surprised at how much of a difference it makes. Thank you so much for spending this time with me on Tea with a Taurus. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend who might need a little extra calm in their life. And don't forget to follow me on social media for more tips and a behind-the-scenes peek at my journey to stress-free living. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay grounded, and keep sipping that tea.